Well, I was moments to downtown Ray Melo and listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, July 31st, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The 2020 Toronto International Film Festival lineup includes Halle Berry and Regina King's directorial debut. Berry's film Bruise and King's movie One Night in Miami will both make their debut during the film's festival in September. In Bruise, Berry plays Jackie Justice, a disgraced MMA fighter prepared to fight a rising star. King's One Night in Miami is based on the Ken Powers play of the same name, which centers on a fictional gathering of Cassius Clay, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke. Bruise and One Night in Miami are part of a lineup of 50 films from this year's festival. The selection is significantly smaller than that of the 2019 festival, which featured more than 200 titles. Spike Lee's David Byrne's American Utopia was previously announced to open the festival. The festival will close with Mira Nair's A Suitable Boy, a mini-series based on the Vilcrum self-novel. The 2020 lineup also includes Viggo Mortensen's directorial debut Fallen, Chloe Zhao's Nomadland featuring Frances McDormand, Thomas Vinterberg's Another Round with Mads Mikkelsen, Ricky Staub's Concrete Cowboy with starring Idris Elba, and Marcus Green's Good Joe Bell with Mark Wahlberg. In addition, the festival will feature new documentaries from Sam Pollard, Werner Herzog, and Frederick Wiseman. TIFF will take place during a series of virtual and limited physical events September 10th to the 19th. TIFF's artistic director and co-head Cameron Bailey says organizers had to, quote, rethink just about everything due to the coronavirus pandemic. Bailey said in a statement, this year's lineup reflects that tumult. The names you already know are doing brand new things this year, and there's a whole crop of exciting new names to discover. Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown is set to lead the cast in a Netflix film based on the Tess Sharp novel The Girls I've Been, which will be published in 2021. The 16-year-old actress is producing the project alongside Ozark actor-director Jason Bateman. The streaming service describes Girls in a press release as a twisty, exhilarating thriller centered around a con artist, Nora, who must use her powers of persuasion and impersonation to get herself, her girlfriend, and ex-boyfriend free from a hostage situation at a bank. Sharp is writing the screenplay. Sharp tweeted, at the core, this book is about being a survivor of abuse and what it is to live not just through it, but beyond it. I really wanted to explore a character who had, through extensive therapy, time, and safety, come to understand her trauma and survivalship. In another post, the author teased, it's a non-linear book. The story hops all over, that flips between the bank, robbery, flashbacks, confessional sides, Nora talking to the reader, and phone transcripts. Nora and Iris both identified as bisexual, not a love triangle book. Wes, he totally ships Nora and Iris. No other casting for the movie has been announced yet. Sharp's other books include Far From You and Barbed Wire Hard. Brown is also developing A Time Lost, a film based on an original story she wrote with her sister Paige Brown at Netflix. Enola Holmes, which Brown stars in and is producing with her real-life sibling, is set for release on Netflix later this year. Production began this week in Spain on La Fortuna, a limited series starring Hollywood's Stanley Tucci and Spanish actors Alvaro Mel and Ana Poverosa. The six-part adventure thriller is based on the graphic novel The Treasure of the Black Swan by Paco Roca and Guillermo Cora. The synopsis reads, Alex Ventura, a young and inexperienced diplomat, unintentionally becomes the leader of a mission that will test all his conventions. To recover the sunken treasure stolen by Frank Wilde, an adventurer who travels the world plundering items of common heritage from the depths of the sea. Forming a unique team with Lucia, a combative public official, and Jonas Pierce, a brilliant American lawyer passionate about old pirate tales, Alex sets out on the adventure of a lifetime, discovering the importance of love, friendship, and commitment to one's belief. The show is expected to premiere in 2021 on AMC in the United States, Canada, Latin America, and the Caribbean, as well as the Movie Star Plus in Spain. La Fortuna was created by Alejandro Amenabar, whose credits include The Others and The Sea Inside, and was co-written by Amenabar and Alejandro Hernandez. Amenabar will direct all 6 episodes. Amenabar said in a statement, "These days shooting a series such as this one is a big challenge that all our team take on with enormous enthusiasm and responsibility. La Fortuna is fundamentally about optimism and the will to fight. Alex Ventura's journey is also ours. We aim to fully succeed, but above all, we hope to offer the audience a good dose of excitement and entertainment this year." Focus Features is giving a glimpse of the new film Kajillionaire. The studio released a trailer for the comedy drama Thursday featuring Evan Rachel Wood as Old Dolio, the daughter of lifelong con artist Robert, played by Richard Jenkins, and Teresa, played by Deborah Winger. The preview shows Old Dolio and parents swindle, scam, and steal at every opportunity. The family's life is turned upside down after a stranger, played by Gina Rodriguez, joins their next con. Kajillionaire is written and directed by Miranda July. The movie is July's first film since The Future, released in 2011. Kajillionaire had its premiere at the Sundance Film Festival in January and will open in theaters September 18th. Wood said in an interview with Variety in January that she and Rodriguez worked so well together as their character relationships unfolded. Wood said of Rodriguez, "She's so good at what she does, and she brings this incredible energy with her that was really easy to fall in love with." She added, "Our dynamic was always funny because we played such opposites, but somehow it really works. So there's this amazing connection between the two of us." Wood plays Dolores on the HBO series Westworld. Rodriguez starred as the title character of the CW series Jane the Virgin, which ended in July 2019 after 5 seasons. Blue Ivy, the elder daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, appears in a new trailer for Beyonce's forthcoming visual album Black is King. Beyonce shared the teaser for the album Wednesday on Instagram featuring Blue Ivy, who's 8. The video shows Blue Ivy wearing an elegant off-shoulder dress and a pearl necklace. She also sports a simple tiara adorned with pearls. Beyonce narrates the beginning of the trailer. "To live without reflection for so long might make you wonder if you even truly exist." Jay-Z, Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles Larson, model Naomi Campbell, actress Lupita Nyong'o, and other stars also make appearances in Black is King. Black is King is based on The Lion King, The Gift, the album Beyonce released in 2019 for Disney's Lion King remake. Beyonce voiced Nala in the film, which opened in theaters July 2019. Black is King will reimagine the lessons from The Lion King, which follows a young king's transcendent journey through betrayal, love, and self-identity. Black King premieres Friday at midnight on Disney+. Disney+ released a trailer for the project last week that is narrated by Beyonce. The video follows a young boy as he grows and makes a series of life-altering choices. Comedian Ellen DeGeneres sent a memo to staffers apologizing for what have some described as the toxic working relationship at The Ellen DeGeneres Show. DeGeneres wrote a letter addressing complaints made by former and current employees. "On day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that The Ellen DeGeneres Show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voice, and everyone would be treated with respect. Obviously, something changed, and I'm disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. We're taking steps together to correct the issues. As we've grown exponentially, I have not been able to stay on top of everything and rely on others to do their jobs as they knew I want them done. Clearly, some didn't. That will now change, and I'm committed to ensure this does not happen again." She acknowledged also both the show and Warner Media are investigating allegations of unfairness, disrespect, and sexual inappropriate behavior on part of some of the program's producers and senior staff members. The syndicated show has won dozens of daytime Emmy Awards since a debut in 2003. This year's Emmy Awards ceremony will be a virtual event due to the coronavirus pandemic. Host Jimmy Kimmel and the broadcast producers wrote in a letter to nominees. The letter said, as you probably guessed, we're not going to be asking you to come to the Microsoft Theater in downtown LA on September 20th. This year, it's still going to be TV's industry's biggest night out, but we'll come to you. It added, we are assembling a top-notch of teams of technicians, producers, and writers to work closely with Jimmy Kimmel and with you and your team to make sure that we can film with you and loved ones or whoever else you want to choose to be with at your home or in another location of your choice. We're going to make you look fabulous. We're exploring the cutting edge of technology to allow the use of good cameras and lighting and look forward to working with you to produce your unique on-screen moments. ABC, which is broadcasting the show honoring excellence in television, also issued a statement about the unusual arrangements. The network says, as ABC and the Television Academy continue to formulate plans for the Emmy telecast, producers have taken the proactive step of reaching out to some nominees now to inform them of our intent to deliver a live show that is both celebratory and safe. We look forward to sharing information with you in the weeks ahead as we solidify our plans for TV's biggest night. For months, the pandemic has forced the shutdown of most film and TV productions as well as the cancellations of many live performances and events in North America. Emmy nominations were announced on Tuesday. HBO's Watchmen lead the pack with 26 nods. Amazon's The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel came in second with 20 nominations. Netflix Ozark and HBO's Succession both earned 18 nominations. Filming has begun in England on writer-director Emily Mortimer's adaptation of Nancy Mitford's novel The Pursuit of Love, the BBC announced. The three-part romantic dramedy stars Downton Abbey icon Lily James, Into the Badlands actress Emily Beechman, Sherlock and Fleabag actor Andrew Scott, and The Affair's alum Dominic West. Rounding out the cast are Mortimer, Dolly West, Asad Babood, Shazad Latif, Freddie Fox, and Beatty Edmondson. British television network press release says, set in Europe between the two world wars, the story follows the adventures and misadventures of the charismatic and fearless Linda Radlett and her best friend and cousin Fanny Logan. Consumed by a desire for love and marriage, the two women are on the hunt for the ideal husband. The miniseries will air on Amazon in the United States, Canada, and Australia. Mortimer said in a statement, I always loved Nancy Mitford's, so I was asked to adapt The Pursuit of Love. It's impossible to say no. It's an outrageously funny and honest story whose centered character, the wild, love-addicted Linda Radlett, still reads as a radical. I feel privileged to be directing this show and working with the brilliant team at Open Book, Moon Age Pictures, Amazon, and the BBC. Mortimer is known for her acting roles in Mary Poppins Returns, The Newsroom, Shutter Island, and Hugo. Garcelle Beauvais says she unfollowed her longtime friend Lisa Rinna on social media out of support for their Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star Denise Richards. Beauvais discussed Rinna and Richards during Wednesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live after filming the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 10 reunion. Beauvais said Rinna's involvement in the drama between Richards and her husband, Aaron Cyphers, and Brandy Glanville was too much for her to handle. Beauvais said after the reunion, it was a lot for me. I just felt like the stakes were too high for something that really is between Denise and her husband. It just seems too much for me. On Wednesday's episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Richards denied she had sex with Glanville during a trip to North California in 2019. Rinna confirmed on Instagram stories this month that Richards sent her co-stars a cease and desist letter over the affair drama. On Watch What Happens Live, Beauvais said she didn't believe Glanville's claim that she had sex with Richards. She said, I didn't believe it. For me, I thought considered the source. If it had been somebody else that was a little more credible, I would have been like, okay, maybe. On Wednesday's episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Richards also denied insulting her co-star Teddy Mellencamp and Erica Garibaldi. Beauvais said she does believe Richards made the unflattering remarks. Richards said on Watch What Happens Live in May that her friendship with Rinna has changed since their Real Housewives of Beverly Hills drama. Richards says, There's definitely been a change in our friendship. You know, people will see as the show plays out. We've been friends, though, for over 20 years, and we never know what's going to happen in life. So, we'll see. Fox is giving a glimpse of The Masked Singer Season 4. The network shared a teaser for the season Wednesday featuring clues about the new season. The Masked Singer is a reality competition series featuring celebrities in costume. The stars perform covers of songs while wearing elaborate costumes that hide their identities. The Season 4 teaser shows a glimpse of a queen bee, the tragedy, and a comic mask, a UFO, mushrooms, a cactus, a baseball glove holding a diamond, a room key with the number 34, a yin-yang, a judge's gavel, a maple leaf, and other hints. Fox says Season 4 is coming soon, but have yet to announce the official premiere date. Nick Cannon will return to host Season 4 with Robin Thicke, Jenny McCarthy, Ken Jeong, and Nicole Scherzinger to return as judges. Fox confirmed this month that Cannon will stay on as host after Cannon apologized for making anti-Semitic remarks on his podcast, Cannon's Class, in June. The Masked Singer is based on the South Korean series King of Masked Singer. T-Pain, Wayne Brady, and Kenny Burris won the first 3 seasons of the U.S. version. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new series Teenage Bounty Hunters. The streaming service shared a trailer for the action comedy series Thursday featuring Maddie Phillips, Angelica Betty Fellini as fraternal twin sisters Sterling and Blair Wesley. The preview shows Sterling and Blair teaming up with experienced bounty hunter Bowser Jenkins, played by Kadeen Harrison, to bring local criminals to justice. The sisters must balance their new secret profession with the challenges of high school life. Blair says, "We're really nailing this work-life balance. Why do women complain so much? It's super easy to have it all." Teenage Bounty Hunters is created by Kathleen Jordan and co-stars Miles Evans, Spencer House, Devin Hales, Virginia Williams, Mackenzie Austin, Shirley Romick, and Cliff Smith. Orange is the New Black creator Jenny Cohen is an executive producer. Netflix shared first look photos for the series. Teenage Bounty Hunters premieres August 14th. The action drama series Warrior will return for a second season in October. Cinemax shared an October premiere date and a teaser trailer for the series Thursday. The preview shows Al Sham, played by Andrew Koji, a martial arts prodigy facing uncertainty amid the Tong Wars in 19th century San Francisco, California. Shao has unfinished business with Irish crime lord Dylan Leary, played by Dean Jagger. Warrior is based on writings by late actor and martial arts star Bruce Lee. The series co-star Olivia Chang, Jason Tobin, and Diane Doan, and is executive produced by Jonathan Tropper, Justin Lin, and Shannon Lee. Warrior premiered on Cinemax in April 2019. Shannon Lee, the daughter of Bruce Lee, said in an interview with Collider in May that Warrior was an amazing opportunity to bring Bruce Lee's vision to life. She said, "We're doing the thing that my father was always trying to do in his life, which is making high, entertaining, action-packed drama, but also with important cultural and philosophical information. This is really an extension of his legacy in that regard, and it was very important to my father that this show be set in this time period because he wanted to tell these stories." Season 22 of the reality competition show Big Brother is set to premiere on Wednesday on CBS. Contestants will be under 24-hour surveillance as they complete tasks and challenges in their quest for the $500,000 grand prize. The network said in the press release, the all-star house guests, including winners, finalists, legends, memorable personalities, and some of the best to never win the game, will be announced closer to the premiere. They also said the Big Brother production will follow specific health and safety protocols for COVID-19, with the welfare of everyone involved as the highest priority. House guests will undergo a quarantine period prior to production and will be tested several times prior to entering the house. Once inside, they will be tested weekly during the season and have no contact with any crew members, and all supplies delivered will be disinfected. In addition, the live show will not have a studio audience. The show will air 3 times a week, Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Julie Chen Moonves will once again host. Most TV and film productions have been shut down or conducted remotely in keeping with the social distancing practices intended to slow the spread of the coronavirus, which has killed about 150,000 people in the United States. Breaking Bad icon Bryan Cranston has announced on Instagram that he recently battled the coronavirus. Cranston wrote, "About now, you probably feel a little tied down, restricted your mobility, and like me, you're tired of this. Well, I just want to encourage you to have a little more patience. I was pretty strict in hurrying to the protocols, and still, I contracted the virus." He says, "Yep, it sounds daunting now that over 150,000 Americans are dead because of it. I was one of the lucky ones. Mild symptoms, I count my blessings and urge you to keep wearing the damn mask, keep washing your hands, and stay socially distant. We can prevail, but only if we follow the rules together. Be well, stay well." The message accompanied a video showing the 64-year-old actor wearing a face mask as he donates his plasma to the UCLA Blood and Platelet Center in the hopes of helping others with the virus. Among other celebrities who have battled and recovered from the coronavirus in recent months include Anna Camp, Idris Elba, Tom Hanks, and Rita Wilson. Playwright Terrence McNally, musicians Adam Schlesinger and John Prine, Broadway actors Nick Cordero and Mark Bloom have all died from complications from the virus, however. Rapper Lil Nas X, the FX series Pose, and the Olivia Wilde film Booksmart were honored on Thursday night as the 2020 GLAAD Media Awards held a virtual ceremony Thursday night. Actress Fortune Feimeister and comedian Gina Yoshiri hosted the awards show, which honors media for fair, accurate, and inclusive representation of the LGBTQ community and issues that affect LGBTQ people. Chloe Times Haley performed with Dolly Parton, Lil Nas X, Dan Levy, Dwayne Wade, and Gabrielle Union, Cara Delevingne, Lena Wyeth, and the cast and producers of Pose, and other stars making appearances. GLAAD will announce winners in 30 categories as rapper Lil Nas X was presented with the award for Outstanding Male Artist, Music Artist. Pose received Outstanding Drama Series. Schitt's Creek was awarded Outstanding Comedy Series. Booksmart won the award for Outstanding Film Wide Release, and Rafiki won Outstanding Film Limited Release. In addition, Taylor Swift, Janet Mock, and Ryan Murphy received special awards for their LGBTQ advocacy. GLAAD President Sarah Kate Ellis said in this month, "Among these year's nominees are a wide range of stories and narratives about the LGBTQ people of different races, ethnicities, genders, religions, and other identities that demonstrate the power of inclusion and diversity of fostering positive cultural change." The GLAAD Media Awards streamed on GLAAD's YouTube and Facebook account Thursday and will air again on Monday, August 3rd at 8 p.m. on Logo. Elton John is feeling grateful on the 30th anniversary of his sobriety. The 73-year-old singer-songwriter said Wednesday on Instagram that he had the most magical day with his husband, David Furnish, and their son, Zachary, 9, and Elijah, 7, while celebrating his 30th year sobriety. John shared photos of the cards and sobriety tokens and other gifts he received from his supporters. The star captioned the post, "Reflecting on the most magical day having celebrated my 30th sobriety birthday. So many love cards, flowers, and trips for my son, David, friends in the program, staff at the office, and in our homes. I'm a truly blessed man. If I hadn't taken the big step of asking for help 30 years ago, I'd be dead. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the people who have inspired and supported me along the way." John's struggle with substance abuse was depicted in the 2019 biopic Rocket Man starring Taron Egerton as John. John told The Sun in 2019 that he wanted the film to honestly portray his life, including the darker moments. The singer says, "Some studios wanted to tone down the sex and drugs so the film would get a PG-13 rating. But I haven't led a PG-13 rated life. There are moments in the documentary, Tantrums and Tiaras, and moments in the film where I'm completely disgusting and awful. But then at my worst, I was disgusting and awful, and there's no reason to pretend otherwise." John launched Elton John's Classic Concert Series, a YouTube series to feature classic concert footage this month amid the coronavirus pandemic. Friday's episode will feature footage from a 2000 show at Madison Square Garden. The new episode will air at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 single charts for the week of August 1st. Number 10, Chris Brown and Young Thug with Go Crazy. Number 9, Juice WRLD and Marshmello with Come and Go. Number 8, DJ Khaled featuring Drake with Grease. Number 7, Harry Styles with Watermelon Sugar. Number 6, Megan Thee Stallion with Savage. Number 5, St. John with Roses. Number 4, The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. Number 3, DJ Khaled featuring Drake with Popstar. Number 2, Jack Harlow featuring DaBaby with What's Poppin'. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 1st, DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch with Rockstar. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, July 31st, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ring Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or the iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.